Hi guys, it's so good to be back here. Thank you for indulging me. And today I want to thank every single one of you that has bought a copy of the book, that has recommended it, that has shared it with a friend, that has spoken to someone about it, and that has also supported to this passion, purpose-driven project of mine. It really gives me so much joy that I have people like you who are doing this for me, and I've received a lot of feedback, and honestly my heart is full. My heart is full because I get to be able to help someone along their healing journey. And why this is very important for me is because I know the depth of loss. I know the pain that every single one of us goes through when we lose a loved one. So for me to be able to help even one single person means a lot to me, because I've also been helped, and even now I can't say that I'm 100% where I should be, but I'm on a journey, and God has put people around me during this period for me to continue to grow and continue to gradually heal. And it is the same gift of presence, virtual and physical, that I would like to share with you. Now, while I have received some good feedback, I've also received some not necessarily bad feedback, but feedback from people who are afraid or have actually got the book but have not yet read it. Now, the truth is, I don't want anyone out there to get this book just to put it in their shelf, because once you do that, it doesn't serve its purpose. It's just another ticker box of, oh, Fortunate is selling a book. Oh, Fortunate wrote a book. Oh, Fortunate is giving away a book. I will just get one because it is Fortunate, or because somebody has told me. Now, that is not my intention, and I will specifically read some of that related feedback with you before I continue, because it is the gist of my sharing today. So a friend wrote, from the book Finding Healing by Fortunate, I discovered that a better way to get relief is to talk the pain away. I'm glad that my story has triggered a reason for you to share your own. Find courage, shed it off, and inspire the next person in the queue. So this was another friend who had just read the book and shared it with another person. Then this person responded that, I have the book. Every time I want to open it, I get emotional. And when I received this message, it reminded me that, well, I might think that I'm doing something, maybe there is more that I can do, and well, maybe I'm yet to figure it out, and I pray and hope that God will be able to show me how to do it. But shortly after seeing this message, another friend of mine, well, I'll be honest, I shared it on my status, yeah, and another friend responded and said, oh wow, same for me. I can't bring myself to open it as well. Thought I was alone in that failure. And my response was, I hope you do so soon as you gradually heal. And my other question was, what's your deepest fear? What's the worst that will happen when you open it and read it? And I asked, is it that you will go back to a place of despair? Of course, you know that's not my intention. My intention for writing this book and for sharing it with the world is for people to be able to deal with what they have packed, to allow themselves to unpack and journey light and free. Because that's what I'm trying to do as well. I will be very candid with you that when I lost my grandfather, for example, I carried that burden for a long time. It will be 10 years this April. And for my daughter, it's going to be 3 years this month. So, this month, March, yes. So reading these messages really broke my heart. And broke my heart in the sense that I might think I am trying to help, but actually there is someone out there who's got a copy of this book, and I'm grateful you got it. I appreciate the step you have taken towards your healing journey, and now the only thing holding you back is opening that book, reading it, and going through your own healing journey. And when I asked these questions, this friend of mine responded that I fear to open this book because it will still not bring her back, that it will be an affirmation that she's gone, that I'll not be in the place to unpack or take the journey. And friend, that's the truth. Once you read the book, it's not in any way going to bring back your loved one, unfortunately. And well, that is the truth. I also know that for sure you will be able to unpack. Well, your fear might be that I may not be able to unpack fully. The reality is you actually are going to be able to unpack. I've also been unpacking. I'm still unpacking. Every single day is an opportunity for me to unpack. And I know for sure that if I had not unpacked, today is 11th. In 14 days, it will be 25th March, the same day that I lost my baby. It will be 3 years ago. So I don't think I would be sharing the way I'm sharing. I'm sharing the way I'm sharing now because I've gone to a place of unpacking. And if you know the stages of grief, I'm probably now at that place of, okay, acceptance of, okay, she's not here. It's now 3 years. And now what next? And to help you, if you're one of those people who have the same challenge as my other friends are having, or my other colleagues in healing are having, I would like to just go through a few pages of the book with you. I'll just read a few pages, ask a few questions, and I hope that ignites in you the desire to actually go and read the whole of it as you gradually heal. Because my intention for writing this is not for you to get it and put it in your bookshelf. No, because once you put it in the bookshelf, it doesn't serve the purpose it is meant to serve. So this is the book, Finding Healing. And my first reflective question for you is, how do you feel about your loss? How? I know it's very terrible. This is me trying to manage my emotions, so bear with me. And the other question is, other than to have your loved one back here with you, what else do you need most? And what do you have to get? What do you have to do to get to that other thing that you need the most? And I believe for all of us, other than wanting our loved ones to be here, the next thing we need is for us to heal and be able to move and live through our grief as we gradually heal. Like I've shared before, healing is not a marathon. It's a journey, one step at a time. And most importantly, it begins from a place of, okay, I want to heal. I want to do this thing called healing. And I'm making this choice to heal. And this is how we are going to do it, one step at a time. And again, reading from page 39. As you go through the season of loss, I encourage you to go through the season with awareness that death and all loss is part of life's journey, and one way or another, it will happen. Death is not the end, but a passageway. It is another beginning. When death happens, you should celebrate the goodness that you enjoyed with your loved one while they are still physically present. I know that on some days, the memories are enough to carry the load. And on the other days, the memories are not enough, but we have to live and thrive through that reality. I also hope that with this reality of their absence, you can connect with a higher power and seek guidance on what the lessons are for you in the season. Our loved ones are apart from us, but always a part of us. Again, ask yourself, what is this loss saying to me? What is it saying to you? As you reflect on that question, I hope that you will allow yourself to recognize and relish in the love and presence of those people that God puts around you during the season. I must note that with this, you also need guidance to discern between the helpful and unhelpful. I pray that God will manifest strongest as you make the right choices. And I know for sure that one of those choices is for you to heal. In addition, from my own personal experiences, I know that grief never really fully leaves us. We evaluate the life we are left with, we question certain things, we learn to let go and nourish what is left. We miss our loved ones every single day. I read somewhere that grief is about expanding and not shrinking. It's about having more in your life and not less. Through the pain, you can grow into the person you are meant to be. Just like it is the first day you begin an exercise routine and continue to add more routines along the exercise journey where you push yourself beyond a comfortable limit. You may feel pain, but that pain allows you to grow. And once you've grown, no one can take that away from you. No one. You've embarked upon a journey of openness and expansiveness. That's the exact opposite of stagnation, and it's all upward from there. Yes, your body and mind might suffer, and your accomplishments might seem petty to everyone else, but they are not. Stretching is, in so many ways, symbolic of how great your life can be. You can reach further, you can dream bigger, you can grasp whatever it is that has felt out of your reach. Don't view your grief as your trauma. Don't view your grief or your trauma as a setback, even if it feels like it. It is an opening to something bigger that allows you to grow into greatness. Stretch into that new place and enjoy the endorphin release that lets you know you are treating yourself well with self-care. Let your heart open and the tension dissipate from your tired muscles. Stretching has the power to move you forward if you allow it. I have watched Martin, my husband, stretch himself from walking to running to a new gym routine on his fitness journey since our daughter changed address. And I can confirm that there are results at the end of the road. I can see his pursuit for 6 packs. Seriously though, I'm not sure if he would have embarked on that path had it not been for the deep loss he was experiencing at that time. In addition, as you delve deeper into this gift book and the questions, I hope that you will be able to identify the feelings you are going through, how the loss is affecting you, what's helping you feel better, and what is not, but most importantly, that it will continue to spur you on a healing journey. That's just an excerpt from the book. And as you have heard, healing is like starting a new exercise routine, deciding to begin to stretch. It is painful, but the results are worth the pain. So I know that as you unpack, certain things within you are going to come to the core. Some will make you feel terrible about yourself. Others will make you miss your loved one terribly. Others will make you want to cringe with, I don't know. A lot will probably go on. But unpacking is pretty much part of your healing process. And I will share that for me right now, I'm at the stage where my unpacking level is now on to, okay, so what do I now need to let go of? I think I've shared with you before that my personality type and how I do my things includes hoarding. Hoarding implying that I probably have things from secondary. Yeah, I was going to say university, but I think I have things from secondary as well. So what that also implies that I have so many memories of my grandfather and my granddaughter. I have her birth documents, I have her medical documents, I still have her clothes. Her sister is now wearing them. Some. I have a lot of things because I'm a keeper and a hoarder. I don't easily let go. So I'm now at the point where my unpacking process as I heal is now for me to let go. Now letting go at my time. You know, I've also heard that usually for some, they will get your things and hide them. If it's, for example, a loss of a child, they'll get your clothes and pack them in a suitcase and take them away. They don't allow you to go through the process. Now I'm at that point where I am going through that process myself. So now I'm looking at the things and saying, okay, now this, even if I keep it, it's not going to do anything in my home, in our home, so it is time to let go of it. So if there are papers, medical history documents, some I am getting, and I'm going to let go of them. But it comes from that place of you accepting that now it is okay for me to be lighter, to live free. And for those who have lost children, I also know how difficult it is raising another child. And maybe I'll share this in another episode. But I'm also being very intentional about not making my other child feel left out, because I mean, you can also go through that bubble of loving on or even thinking about the person that is now physically not here, and you forget to share the love with those who are still here. And it's not only just for children, it could be your spouse, it could be your family, it could be your friends. So if you're one of those people who are in that category of, yes, I want to heal, I have the book, but nah, not now, it just gets me emotional. My simple encouragement is, please go ahead, open it, read a page a day. It's a very, very small book, only 68 pages. 68, actually 64, and the 64 include the introduction and the table of contents. So a day, a week, and in about a month, you'll have finished it. But I also know that because it is a small book, in a space of just 1 hour, you'll be done with it. And if, as you read, you feel you need to unpack more, I've shared with you before, my purpose is to journey with you, is to be your listening and compassionate confidant on your journey as you gradually heal, for as long as I'm able to. And if you go through the book and you feel, oh, well, I think there's still more I need to do, my number is there, and so is my email. Feel free to reach out. Let's unpack together. Let's do life together. Let's heal together. All of us are here to thrive to live our very best authentic selves. But before we get to that point, and for us to even be able to lead and be great women leaders, or even male leaders that we want to be, we need to get back to that place of what is that thing that has been holding me back that I need to heal. And once you figure it out, make that choice. And once you make that choice to heal, start on the healing journey. It is very possible. I'm not yet 100% there, but I'm on it. I'm on it. So let's heal together. I really love you. I pray for you, and I am believing with you for great healing on your journey. And yeah, for the chance and opportunity to have a long and fulfilling life after you heal. I love you, and I wish you all the best.